How you guys doing? It's Seb here. Welcome back to another episode of PES 2016 Online Divisions. In the previous episode we had some gameplay regarding Juventus. In this episode we have a short highlights of the gameplay, and then I'm gonna show you the best formation and tactic for Juve for Online Divisions. Because a lot of people ask me, you're just uploading the best formation and tactic, we want to see some gameplay. So that's what I do. In Online Division series I will choose different teams every 2 episodes. We will do some gameplay and then we upload the best formation and tactic for that team. Now, one thing to remember, guys, there's no such a thing as a perfect formation and tactics. And whatever tip that I'm giving you here regarding formation and tactics, you have to add your own knowledge as well. Don't just 100% copy mine. First of all, think about your personal style of play. We all play different, because currently right now, when I actually played these matches, I was in a good form, but recently I've been editing more than actually playing the game, so I was really in a bad form. But hey, what do they say? Form is temporary, but class is permanent. I'm not saying I'm class, but you have to understand, recently I believe I've been playing really bad because I've been spending more time editing than actually playing the game. But anyway, guys, I've actually beasted out using Juventus. As you saw, we beat Bayern Munich, we beat Real Madrid with these formation and tactics. I've been testing Juventus for 20 matches, and finally I can come up with the best formation and tactic that suits Juventus. Now, when I walk you through the setting up the formation and tactic, guys, remember, choosing the default formation and tactic is really important, because each default formation stands for a specific playing style. And at the same time, guys, remember, gameplay is really important. Play according to your tactics. If you're a counter, play counter. If you're a possession, play possession. If you're attacking area wide, involve your fullbacks, attack wide. If you are short pass, play short pass. Don't rush your defense, don't rush your attack. Do not do blind passing. Those silly passes when you try to clear the ball and you do a ground pass to the midfield and the opponent gets the ball and counters you. Do not do these mistakes. You see me doing these mistakes a lot because when I stream, you know, I'm out of focus, and sometimes you have these days when you can't be bothered but you want to play in a way, and sometimes you're just in a good mood, you go there. There are many times that I played games, I play important matches when I wasn't mentally up for it. These are not excuses, these are facts. We all have bad days in PES. End of the day, guys, is just a game. Sometimes, especially on my club, things that are out of your control. Recently we saw Atletico kicked out Barcelona. Would you say Barcelona? Would you say Atletico is better than Barcelona? I don't think so. Real Madrid got beat 2-0 by Wolfsburg. Would you say Wolfsburg is better than Real Madrid? I don't freaking think so. So it's football, just like real life, and this is a game. Shit happens. We all lose games, we all win games. Just don't give up on anything. The best effort is, guys, I've had people who never played PES join my stream, pick up tips, you know, formation tactics, etc. And now he competes in PES League and actually qualified. So it's all about the effort. Make an effort to learn the basics of PES and you will love it. I have playlist called My Club Tips, PES 2016 Tips. Watch these tutorials if you are new to PES and you will not be disappointed. Anyway, without any more jibba jabba, let's go ahead and let me show you the best formation and tactic for Juventus. Now you're probably thinking, how do I defend against long balls? Well, there are many things you can defend against long balls. First of all, you can go all-out defense conservative. Second of all, you can actually change the camera setting to fan view, so you can see the entire pitch. When an opponent trigger runs, you can actually see him. Anyway, okay, here we go. Juventus. Now, I have the formation and tactics already set up. Watch my lineup. First of all, let me just credit PES Monster. PES Monster on my club recently been using this manager called Van Hazelberg. It's the Belgian club manager. So the lineup, the shape of the formation, I have to credit PES Monster for that, because I've seen him play a lineup like that with on my club, and I just basically took some tips from him how to shape it up. He plays like this, works well. But at the same time, I'm playing all-out defense conservative. I don't think there's a need to drop your defense that deep because you're already playing deep. But anyway, so thanks to PES Monster. Make sure to check out his Twitch and YouTube channel. I want to credit him for a shape of the formation. Basically, this is something I copied from him. Reason why I copied from him, because, guys, I normally play to test things. And when I had this thing ready from PES Monster, I saw, well, I'm playing 3-5-2. I see PES Monster playing 3-5-2 a lot, so better copy the shape of formation from him. He's a beastly player and he knows how to play with 3-5-2. Anyway, so I've used this, and you saw I beat Bayern Munich, I beat Real Madrid. it works like a treat. However, we have 3 set of tactics. We start with this is our defensive one, and this is our offensive one. Sometimes I actually start with this, get 2 goals, boom boom, and then switch back to the normal one. Now let's start with the first one, guys. First thing first, when you come here, the formation that I'm choosing right now is simply the classic 3-5-2. Is this one right here. Let me see it. So choosing your formation by default is important. Choose this one and then customize it like this. Let's go ahead about player choices. As you can see, I am using Cuadrado Asamoah. Normally in 3-5-2 your LMF and RMF has to be fullbacks, but in this case, because I'm playing all-out defense and conservative, I need my LMF and RMF to show a little bit of support and attack. Normally 3-5-2 with 2 strikers, your LMF and RMF doesn't attack much because you have 2 strikers. If you play with 1 striker, your LMF and RMF has to be like beastly players. Anyway, okay, so first of all, let's go over tactics. The one thing, guys, in this particular formation, an anchorman needed, but Juventus does not have an anchorman, so we are using Khedira as a destroyer. Gameplay wise, you can see how I played. Is very simple, guys. Make sure to not rush it. Make sure to involve your LMF and RMF and do pass and move 1-2. Your AMF has to be the dribbler. Your AMF, it holds the ball, dribbles, and feeds Dybala and Morata. Let's go ahead with the first tactic, guys. As you can see right here, we are playing possession game, short pass. Now notice how possession game should be played. Take a note of how possession games should be played and counter should be played. So these are things you should study yourself. We're playing short pass, attacking area center. If I know that I can break the opponent down the middle, I simply switch to attacking area wide and I will involve my LMF and RMF. As I said, guys, when things are not working, tweak things according to an opponent. For example, I played against Real Madrid. Real Madrid plays front line pressure, okay? If your opponent is front line pressure, you instantly go counter and wide. Any opponent that you play, you know he's playing with front line pressure and aggressive, instantly counter and wide. That's what you need to do. Start like this. If things not working, switch to counter and wide. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, change things according to your opponents basically. And don't tell me how would I know when to change what. Well, if you watch football, if you know how to read your opponent's tactic, then you would be able to change things accordingly. Our support range is 4. You can change it to 5 if you want. Numbers in attack is many. And we have our defensive structure. We are playing all out defense and conservative. So it's like almost my defenders will not come out of the box. If I'm playing against long ball spammer, which is most likely people will use Bayern and Real Madrid and long ball spam you. We are using all our defensive conservative against long ball spammers. If I'm playing against someone who, a smart player, will know you're playing deep. So if you're playing against someone who's a dribbler, who's a position player, who pressures you around the box, then switch to aggressive. Aggressive all out defense. Because people will always long ball you when they get a chance. Or you can actually try frontline pressure and conservative. You can change these, you know, there are many things here that will actually tell you what these stands for. Defensive line, fresher, conservative, etc, etc. All you have to do, press the help button, is all there, because I've already made a video explaining this. But for default, we start like this. Our defensive line is 7. We don't have to play very deep because we're already playing conservative and all-out defense. So when we lose the ball, you can see shows it here. As soon as I lose the ball, all my team runs back. And with conservative, my team does not rush forward. So we don't really need a deep defensive line. Maybe if you want to try, you know, 5, it's up to you, but I've been doing good like this. Compact is 7. I would rather probably use 8 or 7. It makes a massive difference, as you can see. So for me, I would leave it to 7 because 3 at the back, containment area wide works. But because people threw ball down the middle, most likely if your opponent sees you playing 3-5-2, he's probably gonna attack on the flank. If somebody's abusing you on the flank, change containment area to wide and make your compactness to maybe 4. So change these things accordingly. These are the ones that I'm starting with. Now you know when to change your containment area to wide if opponents spamming you on the flank. If the opponents, I stick to containment area middle and compactness high because you're most likely gonna get a long ball down the middle. Anyway, so we're gonna leave it 7 just in case people play a mix-up, which is most likely. Numbers in defense is many. So we start with this. Our defensive tactic, I switch to this one. During the game, you can simply press D-pad up and down to switch your tactics. The second one, guys, as you can see, I am choosing the default formation, which is this one right here. Make sure to choose the right default formation. This is the one that I'm using and customized it like the way that you saw here. Our tactic is basically quick counter and white, because we are trying to keep the score. When you are leading by 3 goals, I only switch to my defensive tactic if I am leading by 3 or 2 goals. After minute 85, there's a script. You will concede almost 100%. So I try to keep the ball, not time wasting, keep the ball in the opponent's pitch. That's not time wasting, just like we see it in real life. And the reason why you're playing counter in white, because your opponent, when the opponent's losing is minute 80, your opponent's gonna go crazy pressure on you. So what we do, we all know when an opponent plays aggressive, we counter him on the flank. We play in maintain formation because I want Marquisio to stay where he is, I want Dybala to stay where he is. Support range is 5, numbers in attack is medium, because we only gonna attack with 5 players and we're gonna defend with 5 players. We only attack with 4 actually. The middle one was a passer. Sometimes I actually use few, but I believe the best defense is offense, but sometimes the defensive tactic works. Our defensive instruction, again, we're playing all-out defense conservative. This time we're playing containment area white. Your opponent may play 4-2-4. He may have white players, that's why. Defensive line, we're going to keep it to 5. Compact is to 8. And numbers in defense, many. So, without further ado, when you switch to your defensive tactic, minute 60 or 70, make sure to make your subs. And by your subs, what I mean is, if you are leading by a couple of goals, make sure to put Zaza in and Mandzukic and a defender. I normally, minute 60, whether I'm winning or losing, I put Rugani on, probably for Cáceres. Or, if you want to be more defensive, I simply take Asamoah out and put Rugani on, so I'll be playing with 5 centre-backs. Sometimes I play with 6 centre-backs, believe it or not. 5 centre-backs. I take Cuadrado, Asamoah out, I put in Rugani and Bonucci, and I'll put Mandzukic on. So, do your subs according to situations, basically. Our third one, this is a last resort formation and tactic. This is something I've seen people using it. One of my friends on the live stream, this was his idea. I normally use 4-2-4, but I use LMF and RMF. Now with those 2 DMFs on the flank, they actually get very compact and intercept the opponent in the middle and counter on the flank. Again, credit to, I forgot his name, it was on Twitch. If you're watching this video, the guy who told me about this tactic on Twitch, if you're watching this video, comment down below so I can credit it to you. The reason why, guys, I'm collecting information about other people, because I don't play online divisions a lot, and I did try some certain formation and tactics, but I had some certain things ready from people who've been playing this game a lot on online divisions, and that's why I'm kind of collecting information between my opinion and their opinion, because they play online division more than me. I'm a my club addict. Anyway, so sometime I use this formation instantly to get quickly 2 goals. The key idea is, guys, with this one, do not long ball. Hold the ball in the midfield and watch out for your flanks. Your flanks will fuck up the opponent. Those 2 strikers will create space. Basically, those two Morata and Marquisio will actually drag your opponent's centre backs narrow, and you will have massive spaces on the flank. Cuadrado and Dybala, they will run forward like crazy. Now, just make sure you don't do man marking with this. I have videos about man marking, etc., etc. Our tactics with this, guys, is quick counter, short pass center, maintain formation. I want them to stay where they are. Support range is 4, and numbers in attack is medium, because we are offensive by formation and tactic, if you know what I mean. So we don't want to use many, because it will be just crazy. Front line pressure and aggressive. Defensive line is 5, and compact is 8, and numbers in defense is many. Simple as that, guys. Sorry if this is quick. You can watch it slowly if you want. I don't want to make this video super duper long. Hope you guys find the video useful. Make sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe. Once you edited everything, make sure to change the best free kick taker, and this is really important. Players join attack, make sure you select Chiellini, Pogba and Morata. So in set pieces you will have these guys join an attack. Once you've done all this, come here, data management, save it. There you go. When you go online, you do the same thing. When you go online this time, you load it. Everything will be ready. Hope you guys find the video useful. Make sure to hit the like button, share and subscribe, and make sure to join my live stream every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I've been Sep. Till next time. Ciao for now, and good luck.